The only African country on this continent that I have seen that Africans are mobilizing themselves, ganging up, teaming up to fight against is South Africans. It's South Africa. Congolese are dying in silence. They have been going through silent genocide for so many years. Africans are quiet. Nigeria is bleeding. People are dying in Nigeria day in and day out. Over 500 people can be slaughtered like camels, like chickens, like animals in Nigeria in just one night attack. Africans are quiet. Black Africans are suffering, are becoming slaves in Libya. Africans are quiet. Africans are being chased away from Morocco, Egypt. Africans are being treated like slaves in Tunisia. Africans are quiet. But the moment they will hear that South Africans are xenophobic towards Africa, hey, we supported you in apartheid, we saved you. That's when Africans will rise up. We saved you in apartheid, we supported you in apartheid, we fought for you in apartheid. When South Africans were dying, Mandela came and borrowed money from us to save South Africans. We bunch of nonsense. Hypocrisy is killing Africans. So you want to tell me that the people that are dying in Nigeria, they are not Africans? You want to tell me that Africans that are going through hell in some of the North African countries, they're not Africans? You want to tell me that the kind of pain some Africans are going through in the various countries, they are not Africans? And you guys don't have voices to talk about, but the moment it's about South Africa, that's when everybody is intelligent, everybody is intellectual, that you go to school, South Africans, teach them and remind them that Africans helped them during the time of apartheid. That's when Africans will be reminding South Africans. This is how hypocrite we are on this continent of Africa. This is how hypocrite we are. This energy that we are turning on South Africans, if you like, let us turn the same energy in our individual countries and see that things will not get better. Let's stop hypocrisy and one-sided Pan-Africanism and save this continent together. Stay safe and stay blessed. My link is in the bio. Go up there and go and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
A South African woman tells a Ghanaian man to go and fix his own country. That video goes viral and the whole world watches us as we fight each other again. But before you point fingers at South Africa, let's talk about 1969, when Ghana expelled over 2 million people from their borders, and most of them were Nigerian. Then in 1983, Nigeria answered. 2 million undocumented West African migrants gone, more than half of them Ghanaian. And the bag that they packed their lives into, well, Nigeria called it the Ghana must go bag.
Why does it seem like South Africans are held in a different standard than other Africans and other African leaders? That's what it seems to me, because it seems like it's only wrong if South Africans do it. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone dies, it's bad. It's very bad when someone dies. And it's unfortunate that people only focus on such situations in South Africa. There have been anti-illegal immigration protests for almost 2 months, 3 months. And within that time, people have died, but less than 10, less than 5 people that I've heard of. If there's more, then you are free to correct me. Now, the incident that I want to speak of is the one that happened last week, where they say a Ghanaian man died on Tuesday. And Tuesday was the 30th, I think, the 30th of June. That was like the day where the protests were heating up or very hot. So the South African police and the South African government, they dispute that this man was killed on that deadline day that kept on being announced, which is the 30th of June, for the illegal immigrants to go back home. As a result of this, Cyril Ramaphosa's state visit to Ghana is in question. And if you know the history between Ghana and its neighbors, you would know that they have also been expelling illegal immigrants from their countries. Yet it almost seems like when South Africa does it, it's wrong, and we hate Africans. It's quite strange, really. It's almost like these people want South Africa to take care of their people instead of their people just being taken care of by their country. It's strange, because there's a video that I'm about to play right now. Let me play this video.
Was there any preparation by the Nigerian government? Was there any understanding of what the scale of this exodus would be? And have there been any preparations on your part to take care of the people who were having to leave Nigeria at what was quite short notice?
I can answer you in a nutshell. Question of preparation, time, and so on. The fact is, the aliens departed Nigeria in less than 14 days. If you were to take into consideration the number of days which the Ghanaian government decided to keep its border open, perhaps they would have been out within a week. So the scale and so on is a matter which was well considered. Thank you.
Minister, with respect, you haven't answered the question. I would like to repeat, was there any preparation at all by the Nigerian government, or was there any recognition of the scale of the exodus that was about to take place?
We had an idea of the scale because we were very much concerned with the number of people. So we know a large number of people believe in Nigeria. There's no doubt whatsoever about that.
Do you regret the fact that at least 10 people are known to have died during that exodus?
Their death will have nothing, and I submit it to you, has nothing to do with the quit order. Death could happen at any given time.
Now, after watching this video and hearing Africans refer to other Africans as aliens, a Nigerian prime minister, I'm not sure if he was a prime minister or what minister he was of, but this man believed each and every word he said here. And they ask him, okay, what about the people that died? Then he's like, hey, yo, yeah. However, when the shoe's on the other foot, it's not fair. It's not fair either way. It's not fair that people should die. But there's always crime. There's always things to a story that we don't know about. Now, this case of this man being killed, who's Ghanaian, it needs to be investigated, not used as a bargaining chip for diplomatic ties. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I do not understand what South Africans that have nothing to do with these marches are supposed to do and why they are expected to appease or beg or explain themselves to people that don't necessarily care about their own people. Because if you don't want your people being treated funny all over the continent, take care of them so that they don't leave your country or they don't feel the need to leave. They only leave to visit. They only leave to go to holiday. It's quite unfortunate that when South Africa speaks out and says no, when South Africans rather, not the government, because the government is anti-South African, they spent almost 600 million rands policing South Africans. Instead of using that money to build, I don't know what, better border, helping to build rather better border management controls, hiring more police officers to monitor the border. What about our soldiers? What are those people doing the whole time? There's no war. They hardly ever go to any wars. Why aren't they patrolling the border? Why? Why are is the army not patrolling the border? They don't do anything for most better part of the year or most better part of their careers. I mean, when's the last time was South Africa involved in the war? Fine, you can say UN peacekeepers, but how many soldiers do we have in the country? And why aren't those people working because they get paid every month. It's not like they say, no, you don't get paid this month because you didn't do anything. No, they get paid. So clearly pay them for a job. Take these people and move them to the border so they can do something and work there. No, we're just gonna try and keep our African assets, our investments doing much more better than our people. The private companies that are in Ghana that are South African, they change nothing for us South Africans. They're not ours. We don't have stake within those companies. Yet we've got refugees on refugees on refugees living here without papers from saying they're from Ghana and Nigeria, and these people come in and then they start businesses. How about a South African try and do that in Ghana? This is the exact result, that there will be trouble. as much as there's trouble now that they don't want our president to go to their country. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Why must even Ramaphosa go there? Why should he even go there? Because he wants to take care of the private interest of his, I don't know, his backers or whatever, his partners or his own personal interest. This is why most South Africans suspect that these politicians are against much and much, or against South Africans saying illegal immigrants need to go back home, own states within these people's countries, and they do not want diplomatic clashes with these people's countries, which is fucked up. It's messed up. It's messed up because it just shows you where the South African lies within the priority chain of South African politicians. They'd rather police us, shoot us, instead of doing their job properly. And then there's this idiot called Ronald Lamola saying that they didn't think that things would get this far or get this bad. Brother, what's the guy's name who was this COPE parliamentarian? I think it was Terra Lekota. Terra Lekota was like, hey, yo, guys, we need to find out who these people are, find out where they are going, find out who they are, get their fingerprints so that if ever they commit crimes, we know where to find them. Instead of these goats that we have running around in South Africa, stealing our electric light cables, killing people in our national parks. It's disgusting. It's freaking disgusting. Nah, man. You must stop begging these people, Ramaphosa. He must just stay, or he must just he must just F off, man. Because I don't know, man. Nah. Anyway, let me know your feelings, comments, and we'll do it again next time. Well, by that I mean I'll drop another video again next time. Again, this is unedited. Thank you for listening. And have a good day. Peace.